Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lexi and this is Beyond the Mirror. So today I am continuing my zodiac series and I am creating a Virgo inspired makeup look. When I think of Virgo, I always think of how detail oriented and just perfectionist that they are, but I also feel like they're slightly down to earth and just put together. So my goal for today's makeup look was to look fresh, clean, and precise. And I'm really happy with how this look came out. If you're curious to see how I achieved this, keep on watching. I did start with my base and I wanted to see how these two formulas mixed together, and I really like the very natural, almost satin finish that it created. So I used the Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation and the new Tirtir Glide and Hide Blurring Concealer. For the base, I mix the creamy side, or the liquid concealer, and then I just touched up with a little bit of the stick concealer. So this look should be all about balance, and I really just want it to look like my skin has life to it. I am perfectly ready for the day, so I want to add a little bit more glow, and I'm going to use the Fenty matchstick in Starstruck. And this one I'm just going to rub a little on my finger and then kind of pat it into place. Before I continue, I do want to prime my lips, so I'm using the YSL Candy Glaze. And I just want it to moisturize my lips while I do the rest of my makeup. Now I'm going to go in with a soft contour. I really want to do a soft definition for the face. Contour, I use the Makeup by Mario Softsculpt Shaping Stick in the shade Fair. And I feel like contour is such a Virgo thing because it's so detail oriented and you really have to take your time with contouring. If you don't blend it well, it's not going to look good. It can look really heavy and you want it to really just blend into your makeup. So like this part is blended, but then on my jawline, I need to blend a little bit more. For blush, I kind of want to go for a muted rose and just a very soft definition, so I'm gonna focus it kind of right here. I usually like to drape it all across my face, but I'm really just gonna try and focus right here because I already have that contour in place, so I just want it to be very like everyday type of look. This one is the Velvet Veil Minerals by Ulta in the shade Sweet Pea. For this whole look, I am most excited for the eyes, especially because I'm just going to be trying a color story that I don't think I've tried before, and I think it's going to look really good. So I'm just excited to play around with that. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes. I'm using the Urban Decay Potion Primer. So today I'm going to be playing with my Nomad Ghosttown palette. I'm really excited to kind of mix some of these colors together. I want to focus primarily on these browns here, but I really want to play with this almost olive tone. And I'm debating on which glitter I want to use. I was particularly drawn to this one where it's kind of like a rose gold one. And I think the green ones are too green for the look I'm trying to go for. But then these coppery ones are also stunning, so I think I'll make the decision when I get there. I'm gonna start with Undead Sheriff, kind of that muted mauve all over the lid. Next, I'm taking that olive shade Stagecoach Mary, and I'm going to focus on the outer corner. I'm going to pack it in there and then blend it out to softly diffuse it. Whenever I struggle to blend, I just go back with that first brush and focus that around the corners. I do think I'm going to go in with that rose gold shimmer that I pointed out, Brow Light NV, and I'm going to put this right on the lid. Try to pack it in the inner corner and then blend out. Then I want to add a little more definition to my lashes, so I'm going to line them with Deadwood, which is just a nice deep matte brown. I'm gonna go do my eyebrows and put on some mascara, and I'll be right back. I use the Kosas brow gel as well as the Ilia mascara, and then I did touch up with a little bit of powder. It was feeling very, very shiny, and so I just went with the Hourglass powder on my forehead, and then my under eyes I used the e.l.f. Pink setting powder because I feel like it just helped tie everything together. The foundation I used is a little bit yellow on me, so I feel like it kind of adjusted it better to my skin tone. I did wipe the YSL lip glaze off, and now I'm going to go finish the lips. To start, I want to line them just to add a little bit of definition, and I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip cheat. Not only am I trying to finish this, but I feel like it works really well with either cool toned or warm toned. I am going with a more obvious lip line today because I want to top with kind of a glossy lip. And this is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in Primrose. I feel like it's the perfect like soft pink kind of shade. I'm gonna focus it on the center so you can still kind of see the definition from the lip line. So this is the finished look. I love how this came out. I think this is one of my favorites from this series. I just really like the mixture of earthy tones but kind of more feminine pink tones, and I really like just, it's more of an elevated everyday makeup look. I'm obsessing over how sparkly the lid is. Let me just show you guys. I think it looks really, really good. I tend to use contour more in the winter months, but I really do like the definition it has. It's very soft and subtle, but sometimes bronzer is just too much in these colder months. I think I went a little too much with the highlighter, especially in this area. It is very blinding. I did want kind of that lit from within type of look, but I feel like the mixture of the base that I made was also really glowy. It doesn't feel glowy, like it feels very, like I can touch my skin. It does just feel like a second skin. I just feel like it's a little too radiant for what I was trying to go for, but I still really like how it came out. But I am very happy with this. I'm excited for the last few zodiac signs that I have to try for this year. Let me know which one has been your favorite so far. As always, all the products will be listed below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.